Welcome once again to Blueprint Class of Clan. This time we present you guys a new TH12 Troll Base, which will be useful for both push and wars, since it has been tested in friendly wars and tournaments. My name is Martinez, a TH12 Pro Builder here at Blueprint. First of all, we will see how my mental process is when making a base from scratch. I usually start from a main idea or some reference or part that I like from another base. The first thing that I thought was the typical, the common base with a hole in the core and the enemy drop the entire army and make a 0 or 1 star. But finally, I thought of making something more versatile. So it is a creative base, highly rapid, and with many baits. Let's see my mental process. I will start with a central expo in ground mode and highly isolated. So we will have extra DPS in almost entire base. The next thing is to see where I'm going to place my town hall, my inferno towers, and my eagle. Once these key defenses are distributed, in which we will see how the death zones predominate, which will later help us make it more difficult for the troops, quencher, and wall breaker pathing. Then we place the royal, the castle, the sweeper, the expo, etc. As you can see, we have an open inferno tower and the royal so exposed. Well, these are going to be two of the multiple baits of this base that we are going to use. Let's see now a little more in detail each section of the base. The core expo. It is a very isolated and adds extra damage to the rest of the areas. If they decide to open with a wall breaker where our queen's altar is, it will break the altar and the enemy queen will deviate. The eagle is opposite to the town hall, protected by our king and 2 mortars in order to prevent a flame flinger. The royals. This is a bait for both a sweep and queen wall. It's full of giant bombs and sands. The 6 o'clock inferno tower. Open and protect by an anti-flame flinger expo. If the enemy queen enters in this compartment, it won't get far, since it is bait with sand and high DPS. The town hall. Protect by the clan castle and the expo. The first idea, or the most common idea to deal with this compartment, should be a blimp or maybe a quencher, but I think a quencher is difficult to manage because of the pathing and the many open walls. Isolated inferno tower. Another one bait with the open inferno at 12 o'clock. If the queen enters here, will suffer ton of DPS by 3 Xbox and the enemy troops of the castle. Open inferno tower. Bait. Basically the sweep with the king. Tons of Teslas, giant bombs, skellies, and the NATO will stop him. Well, this replay was recorded on a friendly war. As I said before, a blink to the town hall was one of the safest. His idea is stop the eagle and clean from 3 to 6 o'clock with the archer queen, and from the 3 to the 12 o'clock with the super archer. Oh, surprise! The Teslas came out, so much DPS for the warden ability, and when they reach the inferno compartment, they all die from multiple giant bombs. On the other hand, the queen deviated thanks to the placement of the trash building and the Inferno Tower burns the healers. RIP. Let's see. Queen Wall Hybrid. This replay was recorded from the last tournament match I played. Let's see. The enemy starts with his queen facing the Town Hall, removes the clan castle and tries to wall break on the Isolated Inferno, but the queen goes up through the walls. The Royal King and the Sheikh Barrack against the open Inferno, but all is died. The queen goes into the Isolated Inferno, but there are no healers left. Finally, the queen dies and the hybrid is going to be crushed by my royal and the eagle. Super Dragon with bats. The enemy starts with a sweep facing the open Inferno. Again, he barely managed to break the Inferno, but he's no longer, his heroes are died. He has no heroes to beat the Super Dragon. Also, the Sweeper and the Death Zones make everything open, and the Infernos are killing everything together to the Agri Destiny.